Assalamualaikum and greeting to Dr. Jack and Sir Ujin. My name is Norlela binti Mala. My matrix number is BB2111055. First of all, I want to present our executive summary. Corporate communications is a set of activities involved in orchestrating and managing all internal and external communications that can give value to the stakeholders. Furthermore, corporate social responsibility or CSR can be defined as a management concept applied by companies to integrate social and environmental concerns in their business operations. CSR is the sign of a company's appreciation to the communities and the stakeholders. So, from the CSR project that is given by our lecturer, our group has a chance to contribute and interact with the communities. So we decided to choose Tasca Permata JC, well located in Tamparu, Sabah, for our CSR project. And our group project title is Chefs in the Box. In addition, our group has been collecting the money from the group members to buy the gifts like stationery for the kindergarten kids. And we hope this small gift from us will make the kindergarten kids more happy and enthusiastic to study.
Hello, my name is Nurfazila binti Jalil. My matrix number is BB2111091. Now I will talk about the background of the community. We held our project in Tasca Permata JC, which is located in Tamparu, Sabah. This nursery was established on 1 March 2013 and officially became a nursery on 12 January 2015. This nursery was established by Mrs. Jessica Chong, who is the headmaster and the sole owner of this nursery. There is 5 teachers, included Mrs. Jessica Chong, who is teaching in this nursery. The number of students in this nursery was 32 people, but after pandemic, there only 50% are allowed. This nursery take option of teaching students started from 2 until 5 years old.
I will introduce my team members and their tasks one by one in this CSR project. The first one is Norlela binti Mala, who will be the director. She will organize the meeting and divide the tasks for the group members. The second is Nurfazila binti Jalil as the deputy director. She will help other members and lead the meeting when the director has a problem or unable to attend the meeting. The third is Rizki Ayu binti Abdul Samad as the secretary and Raika Rania as the vice secretary. They will in charge of record and gather all the information in the meeting and prepare the minutes of meeting. The fourth is Dayan Shamimi Amira binti Abu Bakar as the treasurer and will be assisted by D. Ums-Csr as the vice treasurer. They will in charge of collecting the budget for the CSR project material and review all the incoming and outgoing documents. The fifth is Nur Suhada binti Abdul Rahim and Siti Nur Swaziani binti Saad as a publicity committee. They will in charge of editing the video presentation and gather all the recorded video from other members. And the fifth and the sixth is Masni binti Jauhari and Dilagan Ratana as the multimedia committee. They will in charge of making the slide for the video presentation. And lastly is Eva Natasha Pang and Bethany as the moderator. They will in charge of making the box of knowledge for the CSR project.
For our box of knowledge, the box of shapes, we have given 2 reasons and 4 uniqueness. For the 2 reasons, the first one is great way to introduce preschoolers develop problem solving skills, and the second one is help preschoolers better recognize the numbers and how they look. Since preschoolers are in the early stage of learning in the kindergarten, it is very vital for them to learn such education that is interesting and can give them good impact. For this reason, a great way to introduce preschooler develop problem solving skills. when we are doing with shapes, students will be more interactive and more productive while gaining some problem solving skill, because in our box of knowledge they are required to mismatch the shapes, the stick of shapes, to the hole that has its name and shapes, so they can think even more out of the box. So second one, help preschoolers better recognize the numbers and how they look, since preschoolers or student kids, they are more tend to like numbers, symbols instead of saying. So the numbers of sight can help them to recognize the shapes even more better while doing the box of knowledge. That is for the reason. For the second part of our box of knowledge, the first point is it will help children to learn even more easy in the kindergarten, because since the COVID-19 has come to our nation, there has been a SOP, which is standard operation procedure, where the students have to stand 1 meter from each other while learning the education, and it will bring them a new norm. So this box of knowledge will make them have a fun learning based experience game, because children are tend to learn in a fun way so that they can be more enthusiastic and more motivated. So for the second point is it will help children to easily identify the shape with its name. Since it is now worldwide, all the teachers are using this shapes education so that they can be more imaginative and can easily identify the shapes throughout the world, because they have already seen this in many perspective ways. For the third point is children will help to identify the information and visual easily, because every time when we learn something new, we will memorize it, the shapes and symbol first before we can say it. Just like in alphabet, you have to know the shapes of A before you can say it. And for the last point, the fourth, is they will learn skill in other curriculum areas, including maths, reading and science, because in this box of knowledge they can read and identify the shapes, which is similar to science, because when they go to high school or elementary school, they will learn these shapes in science and math in an advanced course. So learning in an early stage will give them the basic of learning this knowledge, and will help them in the future. That's all for the uniqueness of our box of knowledge. Now, for the impacts of our box of knowledge, the first one is it will give encouragement to the children to come to the kindergarten, because to learn some new things, since COVID had bring different views in how kindergarten education works. For the children, it will be very crucial for them to get a proper education so that they can easily gain the knowledge in school while doing this box of knowledge, and it will give them a fun, interactive way of feeling to learn in this environment. So for the second impact is children will be developing a high imagination and productivity skills. As you know, the activity box of knowledge requires them to think out of the box while figuring where to place the shapes according to the name and characteristic that have been given on the box. This is something important because they are involving in their thinking on an early stage, so it's very crucial for them to have that thinking skill. So for the third point, it will give benefits to the kids in the future. Since we know learning shape is being used broadly around the world by many teachers, doesn't matter in the early or higher education, because they can learn this education in early stage for them to prepare before going to high school or elementary school, because the course of shape will be harder for them, but while learning it an early stage, it will be more easily. So the last impact are give other alternative for the teachers teaching children while still following the SOP. And we know that the teachers at the kindergarten is having a hard time during this pandemic, during this MCO, because they had to think many ways how to teach the children in a right way so that they can learn properly. So by doing this box of knowledge, it will help the children to still follow up the lesson that being taught, and by doing it we can learn that the children will be more happy, thrilled, more enthusiasm to going to school. So that's all for the impacts of our box of knowledge.
The conclusion is, we can see that the CSR projects are very important for everyone, especially for the kindergarten. We believe that CSR project can improve the communication skill for the students. Being part of CSR project will help students as well as the past they belong to a great extent. CSR project give many benefits and knowledge for a student, not only for kindergarten students but also the student in the primary and secondary school. The children in Taska Permata JC showed they gain a new activities and knowledge that help students feel great in learning. Hopefully, this program can be sustained and maintained, as it proven that the program provides many benefits, especially to the student. We hope our project can help and be used for Taska Permata JC for a long time. That's all from our group. Thank you and goodbye.
Hi sir, my name is Eva Natasha Pang.
And I'm Bethany Dionysia Bitil.
So today we are going to present our box of knowledge, which include two parts. So in the first part, we actually provided 6 types of shapes with its picture and its name. So for example, here we have circle, the picture, and also its name, circle.
So for the second part, it will be the hands-on activities, which will be used whether the student or the children will understand the explanation given by the teacher on the first part. So for the first activity, the children will be given a stick and they will stick on the hole with the right shape. So for the second activity, the children will be given a shape, a piece of shape, and they will clip on the right shape that had been carved on the box.
So that is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.